RKO the Infamous NWO back with another video doing my UFC 140 pay-per-view review. Pay-per-view just ended, so let's get started for the first bout of the night. Hominick versus Jung. And right from the get-go, Hominick comes out and Jung, guns blazing, knocks out Hominick in 7 seconds to tie the UFC record, which is held by Todd Duffy of 7 seconds, which he accomplished at UFC 102. And yeah, Jung wins by knockout or TKO in 7 seconds of the first round. Crazy. Hominick didn't even have a chance to start up the fight. And he said he did underestimate the Korean Zombie, and it costed him. So yeah, next matchup we got Claude versus Brian Ebersole. This was just pretty much a back and forth fight. It wasn't that great of a fight. It was kind of a technical, pretty much trying to. They were battling back and forth. They weren't trading. They were just battling for dominant control, but neither one could get. And it was an okay fight. The judges scored it, Claude 29-28, Brian Ebersole 29-28, and Brian Ebersole ended up getting the split decision against Claude. Next matchup of the night, we got Tito Ortiz versus Little Nog, and it was pretty much a do or die for each one of these guys. And Tito Ortiz came out, looked good against Nog, but Nog ended up catching Tito, dazing him, and then taking him down, and then knocking him out. So Lil Nog gets the victory of Tito Ortiz in the first round, and Tito Ortiz and Lil Nog looked good tonight. Tremendous striking, but Tito Ortiz said this won't be his last fight. Hopefully, Dana honors his contract, and he'll be getting his final fight in the UFC because he still has one more fight in his contract. Next up, we got the co-main event of the evening: Frank Mir versus Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. And pretty much Nogueira looked good. Nogueira and Mir looked good in this fight. Nogueira looked like Nogueira was going to get the better of Mir, about to knock him out, and then out of nowhere, look, when we think that Mir was about to get TKO'd by Big Nog, Nogueira gets an armbar submission into a Kimura. Nog tries to reverse it. Mir holds it in still, pops Nog's arm out of the socket, fights over. Mir wins by submission. First person ever in MMA history not to only just knock out Big Nog at UFC 92, but to make him submit at UFC 140. And yeah, 4-fight win streak Mir is going on, and I think one more fight and he's in a title shot. I see it. Next up, we got the main event, main event in the evening for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship: Jon Jones versus Lyoto Machida. And during this fight, the timing, both men are trying to look for the timing, but every time Machida kept getting that blitz, Jon kept getting tagged. And it looked like for people that try to close the distance, Jones would have a tough time with them. And it kind of showed tonight. But coming back for Jones pretty much came back in the second round and ended up getting a standing guillotine submission on Lyoto Machida. Pretty much held it in, and then once Machida was knocked out, he let go and Machida dropped to the floor. It was nasty, and Machida was knocked out. And Jon Jones retains his UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. So overall, tremendous show at the Air Canada Center. I wish I went now, but I did not go. But yeah, great show. Loved it. Worth buying. 2 thumbs up. And my predictions were 1-4 tonight. I did not expect that these outcomes to happen, but it's UFC. Anything can happen. But great card, great show. Next up, we got Lesnar vs. Overeem at the end of the month, Friday, December 30th. That should be another good show, hopefully to end off the year. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy my UFC 140 review, and that is all.